to complete when I'm still awake and able to stream, then we will give it a shot. I'm currently restreaming using restream.io to MMORPG Comms Twitch, MMORPG Comms YouTube, Bill Murphy on Hitbox, and my YouTube channel, which you can find on my Twitter account at @TheBillMurphy. So you can have your own choice of where to watch. But let's get started, shall we? I am a level 23 ranger. I know it's like, how could I possibly still be a level 23? If you are somebody that is playing Black Desert Online, chances are you know exactly how that happens. This game just sucks your time away and never really lets you level because you're doing everything else other than fighting. I think I could get some loyalty stuff. They have loyalty weight increase? No. Oh, that's for an hour. Let's see. Calpheon storage. Let me know how the quality is. It looks like it's a little red, but I'm not dropping frames or anything like that, so hopefully it's okay. Character slot expansion. Inventory expansion is probably... that's probably the best. Oh, look, ink. Where'd that go? There we go. Another inventory slot. Okay. I have no idea what I was doing, to be perfectly honest. When there are thousands of quests in this game. Most of them worth doing, to be honest, because most of them give you skills and skill points or contribution points or anything like that, but I honestly don't remember what I was doing. Let's take a look. I gotta help people at the farm. This is kind of boring. There are Nagas around here somewhere and tendrils. Let's go do that. Let's go shoot stuff down here. This is the swamp. Oh, it looks like there's a guild supply mission for fir timber and birch timber. It's really boring, but I might have to help out my guild. Oh. Is the sound too loud? Where did that come from? Good lord. Some of the swamp, I'm a bit poisoned. Oh, that's why. Then like a few hermit crabs. Hey, SDU Central, how you doing? Okay, so we're here to attack these things, these tendrils. That was lucky. I bet it's sea level. These guys are all pretty easy to kill, to be honest. They're a little bit below my level. But I'll keep going. It's an easy quest anyway. Oh, it's like right in my face. Should be a bunch of them over here. Here we go. That person came through and killed all my tentacles. One of the first things I did in this game was give it my money. Because you quickly find out that the inventory space that you are given, this, it's like this much, these 3 rows, you need a lot more than that. Everybody else is able to gather the fir timber. I feel like we're not going to contribute today, but that's okay. Of those things. That is a lot of thorn tentacles. There's a little guy. Or is this guy hidden? In the thicket? That's crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pretty sure the game just crashed. That's never good. Honestly, it must be you guys, because it's the first time I've had Black Desert crash on me. Well, let's close it out and reboot the sucker. Pardon the interruption. Hopefully I won't get killed. About an hour left on Dark Souls 3, so you guys just might get to see me about 11:30 play Dark Souls for about an hour. That should be hilarious as well, by the way, because I am terrible at Dark Souls. I'm pretty happy tonight because I'm actually using the brand new pair of Gunner Optics eyewear that I just got in the mail. The fine people at Gunner were able to send me a pair, and as somebody that has to wear glasses to see, I've always been wanting to do it because I stare at computers, as you can probably guess, like 12 to 16 hours or more a day, and eye strain is a very real problem, and so far I'm not feeling it at all with these guys. Alright. Let's see. How's the stream quality look? Is it looking okay? Twitch is pretty crappy for me. Uh-oh. We're crashing again. Nope, we're good. Phew. Right back to killing these thorn tentacles. And lots of them. Whoops. There we go. That thing was disgusting. That's a lot of thorn tentacles. It's not even very good XP. I should actually be moving on. If the sound's too loud, let me know. I'm actually going to go into the settings. Let's go to audio. Oh, the overall volume is way up. Let's turn that down to 40. Okay. I always shoot off one arrow too many. Only 9 million more thorn tentacles to kill. So I'm only level 23. After, let's see, 6 days, 7 hours, and 34 minutes of playing. 6 days. 6 times 24. I've never played an MMO that... It's not that it's hard to level. It's just that you get distracted and you end up doing things that don't level you. Only 4 more. Two more. Salamanders. The Foggins. Now that guy actually gave me experience. I should probably fight more of them. We'll worry about that later. Oh shit. These hatchlings are easy to take out. There we go. Alright. So... I thought so. There we go. I take it you're being sarcastic, Chris Walker?
If you own a horse, you can safely leave it here. I was thinking about an old friend. Alton wasn't actually the one who started the rebellion.
Ran out of hay for my horses, dry Maine grass. Get some dry Maine grass, wild herb at the nearby swamp. Gather with bare hands. I don't really want to do that, but let's do it anyway.
Nearly disappeared.
There. Sweet.
Killed him in this place.
2,000 silver coins for that. It sounds like it's raining. I don't see rain. Erroneous reports. I'm thinking. See these dried herbs. wild herbs. There we go. So they're purple. Oh, they're not just purple. Wild herb. Nope, that one. I have a lot of junk I gotta get rid of. Oh, hey. I should pay attention. Where's that coming from? You? I would like you, Lance Echo, to tell me one MMO that is not a grindfest in some way or another. The thing about Black Desert, when I tell people that they should try it, is it's really the kind of game for somebody that that's looking for an MMO that might be like, let's say EVE Online, but not in space, because that's essentially what this is. The level curve is actually one of the shortest in MMOs. The thing about it is that you pretty much only gain levels by killing monsters. You don't gain levels through doing quests. Very few quests actually give combat experience points, but the leveling is just a small part of the game, like the traditional level, like 1 to 50 or whatever, which is just a soft cap, mind you. It's not a full level cap. That cap is only there to sort of put a cap on the kind of levels that you'll face with the monsters and stuff that are in the game. So when thinking about Black Desert Online, I would suggest play it if you're looking for a game that has like a world to play in, because this map is completely seamless. There are no instances whatsoever in this game, not even instance dungeons. This whole world is just an open world, and that's only a tiny, tiny little bit, and I've only explored that much in over 100 hours of playing the game. And I'm getting killed. Combat's actually a lot of fun. It's kind of like Terra combat. If you like that sort of action-based, sort of soft targeting combat, that's what it is. There's no healing class, or necessarily, there are tanks, but everybody heals themselves with potions, so kind of think like a crossover between Diablo and a traditional MMO. I'm not looking for fruit trays. I'm looking for these wild herbs. This guy and his wild herbs, I'm never gonna frickin' find them. The combat's actually a lot of fun in Melee too, but I really like the Ranger. I just kind of fell in love with it during the beta, so I stuck with it. There's a wild herb. Obviously, I'm just doing like solo grinding right now, but combat in large-scale settings, in PvP, and in the open-world bosses, which are sort of like open-world raid bosses, they're nuts. They get really nuts. The PvP is reminiscent, at least to me, of like Lineage 2. It's very similar to that, especially with like the keep sieges. Ouch. I just got poisoned. Oh, mounts are crazy. You can actually breed and tame wild horses. My horse is currently sitting... where is he? Oh, shit. Thankfully these guys are easy. My horse is sitting over here behind this icon. You can't really see it. See the horse head right there? This is a whole 3D map. This is actually the map of the game world. I can auto-navigate, but there's no need to do that. If you use a hoe, if you do wild herbs, holy shit, man! I don't even think I have a hoe. You just basically, you just opened up my you just opened up my mind. I don't think I even have a backhoe. All right, hold on. We'll go do the horses. Oh, and there's mounted combat in the game, but you actually have to have a stirrups and a saddle to actually do the mounted combat. So there's that, too. Tentacles. Now I wish I had a hoe. Oh, so anyway, I was saying the mounts, there are several tiers of horses, and you breed the horses to make better tiers. There's actual animal husbandry. There's actually pet breeding in the game, but it kind of sucks because right now the only way you can get pets in the game are through buying them with real money, but then you can actually breed them and then sell them to other players in the game. I'm never without a hoe. I'm never gonna get what I need. Everything you're doing in this game, Lance Echo, is meaningful because everything is progressing something or other, whether you're making food, gathering, processing stuff, cooking, using alchemy, trading, hunting. It's all meaningful because all of it, like your main level is just one level. Even running around, like running around right here, you can walk or run to gain breath experience, which lets you run for a longer period of time. You carry trade packs on your back to gain strength, and when you gain strength you can carry more weight in your backpack. You can eat food to actually gain health experience, which I haven't been doing enough of. Like every single thing you do in this game has meaning, and there's no real level cap either. I'm gonna have to, Bo. I'm gonna have to. Or I'm gonna make myself one. I really don't want to. I think the closest material merchant's kind of far away. Well, here, let's go see my pony. Which I still have not outfitted with a saddle. I will try to get these wild herbs instead of weeds. I had no idea that I could use a hoe to have a better chance of getting the things I need. I mean, of course it makes sense, because everything in this game is pretty logical. Almost got the flowers. Yeah, this game is nuts. Oh, and you can farm. Don't forget about that. You place down your fence, and you farm. And then you use that food to make food and everything like that, or sell on the marketplace and make yourself tons of money, because the economy is entirely player driven. Here's another thing. This map looks really confusing to most of you if you're not playing it, with all these white lines and everything like that. But each one of these circles is a node, and these nodes you connect by investing what they call contribution points. You earn contribution points through doing quests. You invest your contribution points to sort of own these nodes, and when you connect them you can actually just open up trade routes, and you can take some goods from one area and transport them transport them to another area in the game and sell for money. Or when you're investing in these nodes, you can unlock different resource gathering nodes. Like this one is an ash timber, like ash wood, and you can then assign a worker to actually go cut down the ash timber for you to use to make weapons, armor, ships, because there is sailing. There's actually whaling in this game. You can actually go whaling with harpoons and everything like that, or you can just go fishing. Fishing is a whole other skill line. This game is just nuts. It's ridiculous how much there is, and you can actually level up each node in the game using your energy, which you regain 1 energy every every 3 minutes, or if you're actually lying in a bed, you can gather 3 energy every 3 minutes. Yeah, that's right. If you lay your character down in a bed, you actually gain energy back quicker. This this game rewards you for let's back up a little bit here. Rewards you for actually being AFK and leaving yourself logged in, because you can fish while you're AFK. You can read a book from a bookshelf while you're AFK, and if you're reading a book, you might gain knowledge, and knowledge is actually used in the game for leveling and contribution. You can fish when you're, like I said, but you can fish when you're AFK, and you'll auto-fish and fill up your bags with fish, and then when you come back to the game, you can then sell all that fish or use it for cooking. Or you can sleep while you're AFK. The whole game wants you to stay logged in as long as possible, because while you're logged in, your workers will continue to work. So if you have them queued up to farm things for like 10 or 20 hours, if you leave your computer logged in, if you leave your character logged in for 10 or 20 hours, they will keep farming and getting ash timber and for stuff for you to make and sell in the marketplace. This game's nuts, just absolutely nuts, and it doesn't. It gets a lot of heat from MMO fans that are used to having some sort of end game where you log in and you get to level cap and then you run dungeons, or you PvP and you grind for gear. There's nothing like that in this game. The whole game from level 1 to 50 and beyond is just about living in this world and setting up what you want to do and doing it, whether it's cooking or crafting or killing or PvPing. It's all there for you. Yes, the game does cost money. You have the lowest price is $30, so it's not expensive, and there's no subscription fee or anything like that. And the cash shop is very expensive, but most of the stuff is pretty on the level. There's very little pay to win. There's one thing, that people think is pay to win, and I'll show you what it is. So there's these outfits, and they're expensive as hell. Like this Ranger outfit is $22 essentially at 2,200 pearls. That's like $22. This outfit that I'm wearing actually cost me $30, but I got it on sale, mainly because the Ranger without an outfit is just constantly wearing a skirt, and that got annoying to me. So what was I going to tell you? Oh, the ghillie outfit. So there's these costumes. This ghillie suit right here, this camouflage set, will make it so that in PvP, players don't see your name tag. And obviously that can give you an advantage in PvP because you can get a jump on somebody if you're actually hiding in the grass. Now the only way to obtain this is through the cash shop, but Dom has already said that they are going to make it so you can craft a counter to this. And that way you don't have to spend money, and you can still not worry about the ghillie suit. This is the only thing in the game that I would say is pay to win, because it's a very minor benefit in the open world PvP, but it's still there. It's still a benefit. Pure Shadow X, I don't know if I said it, I'm rambling a lot. It's $30. $30 for the base version, and that gets you everything there is in the game. When you see these things up on the screen that says like 7 bronze dagger for silver coins, it's letting you know that there's a very sought after item, and even though it's very expensive, that you can get on the marketplace. They're pretty good about world announcements. They'll tell you when guilds are at a guild war, which turns the entire guild on kill on sight, and there's no karma loss if you kill somebody that you're at a guild war with. Yeah, Lance, they're definitely on the right path. This is very much not your typical MMO. It's kind of reminiscent in a lot of ways of like Asheron's Call or Meridian 59, where it's very much supposed to be a world you live in. Lance, no, you don't have to do PvP. I will tell you right off the bat, the game is open PvP after level 45, but don't get scared just yet. As we've seen in Korea, Russia, and we'll have to see here, after level 45, you can be attacked by anybody. But the penalty for actually unprovokingly attacking somebody is so steep, where you can't go into towns, you can't buy things, you can't sell things, you become persona non grata anywhere you go when you have a negative karma level. That's from attacking somebody unprovoked. When you do this, it's such a negative effect on your character that a lot of people don't become player killers. So what you find, and what you end up finding instead, is that most of the PvP is relegated to the guild versus guild PvP. Personally, I haven't experienced it yet. I'm just speaking from third parties. Everybody says that it's pretty fair and open, and you might get the occasional player killer that's going to take you out and everything like that, but it's not like griefing, and it's not like constant PvP. You don't have to watch your back like in DayZ or anything like that. You know, I honestly don't know if it's CPU or GPU heavy. To be perfectly honest, I haven't really paid attention. Let's take a look at it. It's memory heavy, I'll tell you that much. It's currently using about 2 gigs of memory and about 16% of my CPU, and I have an i7, a new i7, a 6770. It's hard for me to tell you whether or not it's GPU heavy, because I run 2 Titans and SLI, so I can't really tell you. Wasn't I supposed to go get my horse? You guys are distracting me with all these questions. As you'll notice that the game is very beautiful, but there is a crap ton of pop-in. That's the one thing they apparently couldn't get rid of. So my horse should be right here? Yeah. That's Biff. So Biff has stamina, and you can actually attack from him. There's actually weight to their movement, like you can't just stop on a dime. And you have to refill their stamina by checking a stable master and using your silver to pay for it. And you can have multiple mounts. You can sell mounts that you raise and level up, and you can sell them on a horse marketplace. I have several mounts. I have one that's sitting in Velia, which is another city. I have a donkey at the Western Guard camp, another donkey, which are used for like trade packs, and a small wagon sitting in another city. But this is my tier 3 mount. He came with the reviewer package that Dom gave me, so I just use him because he's badass. Tier 3 is faster, stronger, better, all that stuff. Okay, so I got all these quests sitting here. I still need to get these damn herbs, but I don't have a backhoe. Well, let's see. Oh, no shit. Apparently there's a material vendor over here. Hey, that i5 4690K is nothing to be sneezed at. That's for sure. It says farm vendor. Does he have the hoe? He does. Oh, dude, I had a hoe. It's sitting in my backpack. I gotta pay better attention to my inventory. It's completely full up, basically. Oh! I totally forgot to tell you guys. There are houses in this game, too. Nodes like this plantation have specific houses that you can invest in, and each house, every specific house has different utilities that they could be. They could actually be a place for you to live and actually put furniture in and sleep there and put cooking utensils and things like that there. They can just be storage, where you can add more storage spaces. They can be material refineries. They can be crop workbenches, and they make these crates of crops that you can then sell to other towns at a high profit. Or they can be weapon blacksmith places. They can be boat making things like here. Let's go back. I actually have in Velia. This one is a shipyard, and it makes me ships. I can make rafts and ferries there. and just below it on the below floor, I can make tools like hoes and axes. And then over here, I can make refinery and make blackstone powder. And then over here, I can make minerals like ingots and things like that, which you could do yourself, but it takes a lot less time to have somebody else do it for you. It's just nuts. The housing system is super in-depth. And then, of course, I have a residence, which is like a little 2-bedroom shack. Guys, I can't recommend this game enough if you're sick and tired of the same old MMO. Are there only horses in the game for mounts, or can you get like tigers or something like that? There are pretty much only horses. It goes for sort of realistic fantasy setting, like it's high fantasy. Like there's orcs and goblins and dwarves and stuff like that, but it goes for like that sort of Tolkien Middle-earth feel. However, there is a class called the Tamer that gets its own pet that you can ride. It's kind of like a black, hairy beast lion thing. And it's female only. The classes are mostly gender locked. That's one of the negatives, I would say, towards the game. Like, I can't be a male ranger yet because there's no male ranger in the game. They're making counterparts for a lot of the classes. Like, there's a wizard and then there's a witch. There's a warrior with a sword and shield that's a male. And then there's a female Valkyrie with a sword and shield. And there's going to be like a male ninja and a female ninja. But they haven't said whether or not they're going to do a male ranger. Let's see. Node management. I need a vendor. There's that vendor. I actually had a hoe that whole time. So we've got yeah, that's right. Alcide Blade over on YouTube actually says there's going to be an elephant and a camel in further updates as they get to the desert. There are elephant and camel mounts later. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. Lance Echo, are you class locked? Yes, you are class locked. You pick a class at character creation. The class is locked to a gender and a race, a specific race. Like the Berserker is a giant, and he's like a dual-wielding, crazy melee class. But you don't have to buy the other classes. You get all the classes free with the base game. Sell those. Get all this crap out of my pack. I wish there was a button just to sell junk that I don't want to use. Rebel supply boxes. Rusty helmets. All these can be used to turn into vendors and stuff, but I don't really care. Not going to use this corn, so I'm just going to sell it here. Money comes pretty easily in this game, to be perfectly frank. And it actually weighs your character down, so when you get like 100, yeah, you have to start a new game to start a new class. It's like World of Warcraft in that sense. Each character is a different class, but all the characters share your same family, so any contribution and energy you have on one character is shared with the next. So when you start like an alt after playing for like a couple hundred hours, you're going to already be at a better place because you can mail things between them. They can share the same storage, share the same houses, and all that stuff. Anyway, I was saying, when you get over 100,000 silver, it starts to weigh you down more and more. So then you turn that silver into gold, and you hold the gold bars in your inventory until you can invest them in a bank. I'm not even kidding. You actually invest gold in a bank. Speaking of which, where did I put my gold? Oh, there's the gold bars, right there. Sunrise herbs. What else? I have all this stuff I don't really care about. Yeah, think of it, it's kind of similar to like Star Wars The Old Republic, how they have that legacy family system, only this is actually useful. So keep it in mind like that. Alright, that's enough selling stuff for now. It's 7 p.m. It's going to get dark soon. I don't even have a lantern. So, we've got quests all over. I gotta help Asla and listen to the story, help Alia, Sabia, blah blah blah. Alright, let's talk to each of these people. Oh, I gotta help them each? It's a lucky thing we have the goblins. A lot of work to be done. Look at this goblin worker. Oh, Lance, simply go to Reddit and go to, I think it's Reddit, and then it's just, the subreddit's just Black Desert Online, I think. There are free trial keys with people that bought the game. You get buddy passes for 7 days, so you can go get a 7-day pass pretty much on Reddit or on any forum like the MMORPG.com forums. There are buddy pass keys and stuff like that. You can get it there. Okay, so find a residence in Heidel that can house a tool workshop. Change the use of the residence to tool workshop. Store the materials needed to make a bronze hoe. Hire workers to make a bronze... This is the longest quest ever. It better give me the most. It doesn't give me anything, except for goblin worker knowledge, which is important. Jeez. Each of these people really want some tough quests. Did I say help Alzath? I don't have enough knowledge to help him. Okay. So Heidel is not too far away. We can go back to Heidel and do some shopping around for the houses. One that makes a tool. Tool workshop. I have a residence there, but wood workbench. Handcraft, ship parts. Ship parts. I'm hoping it's got to be one of these first floors. I don't want to have to spend too much contribution. Honestly, Pure Shadow, if you're into sort of sandboxy MMOs with that actually do have a decent story, it's just kind of hard to follow because you get sidetracked so much, it'll be $60 well spent. There's got to be a tool workshop. Demi-human. Oh, these are connected. See, a lot of the houses are connected too. Like, you have to invest in an earlier house before you can get... See, like that one. I have to purchase all these other houses. There. Storage. Carpentry. Where's that tool workshop? Oh no, that's the one I wanted. Oh, I gotta uninvest. So I have to wait. Well, that's okay. I kind of wanted to go back to Heidel anyway. I have some quests there I can turn in. Let's get my horse. Just go back to Heidel by the time we get there. Should be good. Let's go to talk to Suta. So now this is on auto running. There's no teleportation in this game. There's no quick travel. The only time you'll have quick travel is in guild wars and stuff like that. Your guild leader or somebody in your guild can summon you instantaneously, so you can all fight in the guild war, but there's no other instant travel. The entire massive world, to get from one place to the next, you actually have to walk. So, right now, Shane, I have been streaming for, where'd it go? 45 minutes live. Probably gonna go for another hour and a half. I'll be going kind of late, just because I don't get to stream that often, and it's not worth it if I only stream for a teeny little bit. Frames per second's dipping a little bit. There's a lot more people in Heidel.
You came to see me. I guess you're pretty good at sensing.
Who cares? Okay, so these are all. You'll often see these horses and stuff like that gathered around these people like this, and sometimes it gets to be ridiculous. There'll be like 30 of them packed on it because in order to sell the goods that you have in these trade carts, you actually have to have them near the trade manager. It's a silly system, but at least they don't make it so that you run into each other and there's collision detection. You can run right over each other. It just looks pretty stupid. Okay. Shane, I am on Orwen. Orwen. Calpheon 2 is the channel I usually join. Unless it's like overcrowded. But I'd prefer crowded. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Gotta go back to the housing because I totally invested in the wrong one. So that's storage. Storage. I want to sell all 8. And get 8 contribution points back. There we go. So it's the second floor that has the tool workshop. Required contribution points. Check purchase. Purchase. Purchase all 7. That gave it to me. There we go. It'll take 10 minutes to get this tool workshop going. I'll have 2 tool workshops. This is all just to do a simple quest. And they wanted a bronze one. That's steel. Bronze, okay. Requires ash timber, bronze ingots, and blackstone powder. I have most of that stuff. This is good though because there's furniture workshops in here. Might be good to have a lot of this stuff invested, to be honest. Shane, I am doing pretty much a little bit of everything. Working on crafting a lot. I was just telling somebody earlier in the stream. I'll show you my character page. 6 days, 8 hours, and 11 minutes logged into the game, and I am level 23. That is less than it's like less than a level a day. No, that doesn't make sense. That's not right, but you get my point. I get sidetracked pretty easily. Okay. So the second floor will be a tool workshop in 8 minutes. This first floor, it's going to be storage. That's not a bad thing. We got a refinery for black stones for armor. Furniture workshop. May actually be good to make wardrobes and things like that. For now, we'll just use storage. This one's going to be storage, lodging. Lodging would be good. Can hire workers. Refineries. Carpentry. Oh. Ooh. Badass longbows. Okay. Carpentry workshop sounds good. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. To turn that into a carpentry workshop. That's something to work on. What do you have this one here? That's storage. A wood workbench, a mineral workbench, and a residence. Yeah, you guys that aren't watching on YouTube, if you're watching on a different channel, Shane Robertson is over on YouTube, and he's right. This game is just so ridiculously deep. There are so many different things you can do, and obviously, as a player, you're not going to enjoy every single one of them. If your main sort of form of an MMORPG, your favorite thing, is raiding dungeons and doing instanced PvP. This is not your game at all. I wouldn't say don't give it a try, but this is very much an open world, sandboxy kind of game. Storage works. Let's level up the storage. It's always good to have extra storage. And then this one is storage, refinery, or residence. Yeah, more storage is good. That's a residence. Do I need a residence here? I might as well keep it. Yeah, that's absolutely right. If you want to spend... You say that, Riley LaForge, like I'm whispering, and it's because I have a small child and a wife both sleeping not too far away, so I'm always on the down low, and because I'm streaming late at night or early in the morning. If I streamed while they were awake, I would have to stop every 5 minutes. Okay, so while those are working, what am I going to need for a... What the hell did that lady want? That wanted something bronze. Gotta go to the Valley Lily Inn and finish those quests. She wanted a bronze hoe. Don't we all? Okay. Bronze hoe is gonna cost me an ash timber, a bronze ingot, and blackstone powder. I think I have the blackstone powder myself. I just need to go to storage. Invelia. Bronze ingot, blackstone powder. I don't actually know how to make a bronze ingot. Ingot. I have blackstone powder there too. No, it's powder of darkness. Copper. How do you make bronze? This is my refinery. Yeah, no, yeah, that is. There we go. Mineral workbench. Copper, copper, iron, lead, tin, steel, bronze. Melted copper shard and a melted tin shards. Ooh, I have melted copper, but I don't think I have tin. Okay. So it's gonna be hard. I have iron ore, lead ore, zinc ore, copper, tin. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is take some of this copper ore, send from to Heidel, using a freight wagon, and we're going to send like, I don't know, like 15 of those. There we go. And then back to Heidel, there should be a storage keeper. Where the hell is the storage keeper here? It's the marketplace. Anybody remember? Oh. That's what this is for. The nearest storage keeper. Hey. I love that you can run into people. Yeah, combat in this game can get really intense the higher you get, especially because you can get swarmed by a lot of mobs. There's the storage keeper. Oh, that's right, I transported all this crap. Receive, receive. Status. Currency exchange. Not quite there yet. Why did I go to storage? Anybody remember? Oh, my mind is drawing a blank. Oh, I gotta put stuff into storage.
Money comes and goes.
We gotta go buy some stuff too to... It's pretty button mashy, Riley LaForge. I wouldn't say... I say there are classes that are more strategic, like the wizard and stuff like that is a little more even-handed. But it's action combat, so you're taking on crowds of AoE and stuff like that. But there's some strategy to it. I just don't know. Well, maybe Shane can kind of explain it more, but I would say it's not that strategic, at least in the PvE part. PvP, it might be the case. I have a worker. Markham Ready Farm. I forgot I have a Jirian armor that I could sell. I'd probably go for a pretty penny. So I needed blackstone powder. Let's put that in here. And what did we say we needed for the bronze? Bronze hoe, ash timber, blackstone powder, and 2 bronze ingots. Maybe I can just buy the bronze ingots.
If you want to extend your storage space,
Ash timber
buy a
should be
house
right
used
there.
for storage. I'll get you some more.
Alright, let's go to the marketplace. Leave my horse there for a little bit. Yeah, that's true. Shane's right about that. You do have to do a lot of evading with certain classes, so that's true.
This is a legal business permitted by the head of the League of Merchants. You can trust me.
I registered. Did I make sales? I thought I made sales. There we go. Nice. I sold the lumbering axe. Somebody paid a lot of money for it. Alright, let's go for an even, what is that, 112,000? Let's go for an even 100,000. Lance, I will. I got some Nagas to go kill, so we'll do that in a little bit. But let me do some shopping. I need bronze ingot. Bronze hoe. Or might help. Highest and lowest. I only need 2 of those. It's worth it just to get this quest done. 12, 2, expired, purchase, max, 20,000. It's worth it. Although I could just do the tin ore and make it myself. Melted tin shards. Oops, totally messed that up. 10. Tin ore. We can buy a lot of it. Let's buy the maximum for 10,000. Sure. Okay. Oh, 250. That's not bad. Could use actually, because I don't have a 10 person. Let's buy not the max. No. Clear. How about 50? 23,000? Yeah, I got a couple 100,000 in the bank. Let's buy a lot of tin ore. And then That's funny. There you go. I can't remember where I pick up. Where I pick up the tin. There it is. It's all right there. Good. So, to make the bronze, I need... Oh, tool workshop. I don't want to waste 40 minutes though. Bronze hoe. I need 2 bronze ingots. This could be kind of a pain in the ass, actually. We'll kick some ass after we get this started a little bit here. Heating. Bronze. Start. Yeah, that's true. Melted tin shard. We'll get all my melted tin shards. You know what I can't remember though? Is how to make Black Desert. I have not seen or caught a wild horse. There was a time when I was looking for one before I realized that I was getting one for free. I've bought them from the marketplace, but I haven't tamed one. You need a knowledge. That's bronze, 5, 10. Oh, you need the knowledge. I don't think I have the knowledge to make a bronze ingot yet. Pure Shadow, I probably won't show the character creator screen tonight. Maybe on a later stream, but I'd rather kind of play the game and do some combat before and then Dark Souls is going to be done soon. We'll probably switch over to that. But honestly, there are tons of character creator videos out there that I would just go look up yourself on YouTube, because they make some pretty amazing things, like Michael Jackson, Peter Dinklage, and more. So I'm gonna have these melted tin shards. I'm gonna have these melted copper shards, and it just dawned on me that I was like transferring them, and I shouldn't have. I should have left them where they were. Copper ingot, bronze ingots. So how do I make bronze ingots? Need melted copper shard, melted tin shard. We need 2 of those. Yeah, Twitch is lagging really bad. It's not really lagging that bad on YouTube, and it's not really lagging that bad on what do you call it? What's the other one? Hitbox either. So I need to make 2 of these. I need 10. Ugh. Totally screwed this up. There we go. Back down to the storage manager. Yeah, I really want to catch my own horse too. I've just never seen a live one. Apparently they're pretty rare spawns. They spawn every couple hours in specific areas.
You're a lot of stuff. Leave it with me. Within your allotted space, of course.
Did I send it to the wrong place? I thought I sent it to Heidel. There are no... Well, that's okay. We're going to take these melted tin shards. We're going to put them in there. And then we're going to transport them. Oops. We're going to send them to Velia via freight wagon. And send. Or is it just taking a long time? Oh, there's my trade pack. He's just gonna take a while to get here, and then I'm gonna just send him right back. It's funny, somebody in my guild is actually doing the same quest, and they're like, wait a minute, which one? It is the second floor 7-4. Second floor 7-4. Heidel. So when this stuff gets here, I'll be able to receive it. And then I have to send it right back because I totally forgot that my refinery was up there. Oh well. Let's go turn in these quests. Notice how dark it gets at nighttime too. If there weren't all these lanterns and everything all over the place, the streets would be pitch black. About 7 to 10 minutes remaining on Dark Souls 3, and then we'll watch myself get destroyed because I am just so bad at those games. For a little bit, and then I'll go to bed because I have a half day tomorrow and I'm going to go see the travesty that is Batman versus Superman. Alright, so this should be... There we go.
Dusty, you have to eat something for a I'm sure I ordered a pheasant dish.
That guy just told me he ordered a pheasant dish. Good work.
What's that?
I killed all the Outrundy guys.
What? They don't need to treat their customers well now that they're the only inn in town?
That was an easy one.
That's enough.
What other quest do I have? This guy was looking for hand over 5 logs. Do I have 5 logs?
Excuse me, I'm sure I ordered a pheasant dish.
I ordered a pheasant dish. No, of course, I sold all my logs like an idiot. I forgot.
They don't need to
I should have
treat
kept
their
it.
customers well now that they're the only inn in town? Handle farming
Okay. Yeah, it is really scattered where the horses spawn. It's curious why they did it that way, but I assume it's because they don't want you to they don't want it to be like an easy thing to get because you can sell them and make a ton of money. Alright, so the Naga are probably around here somewhere. Wait a minute, that's not my trade pack. Did my trade pack already make it? Oh no, there it is. He's right there. Which means it made it to Heidel, I think. I think it made it. Yeah, it's making it. There it is. So, let's go back down to the storage here real quick. Let's get this thing going. Gotta send all this stuff back to Velia, and then once I have the shards, both of the melted shards... Hey, there's one of my guildmates, Cindervane. Once I have all of the melted iron shards and the melted copper shards, I can make bronze ingots. I always say ingots. Ingots. And then once I have the bronze ingots, I can make a bronze backhoe in Heidel. See, it's really ridiculous. Like, you're not autonomous in this game. Like, you're very solo-oriented, like, as a player, but you have to do so much busy work to really get into the crafting. But it's worth it. It pays off. There we go. Receive. Such an idiot. I gotta send it all back. Well, at least I found the logs. Let's get those logs back. Take the 5. There. Transport. Send. Back to Velia. Transportation. Freight wagon. 15 copper shards. And the blackstone powder, too. Why? I don't know what I was thinking. Do I have any fishing rods right now? Warehouse. I do have a fishing rod. Okay. Okay. That should be on its way now. Yep. Okay. It's gonna take a while. So, let's go back to Suta. Get my horse. In a couple minutes, Dark Souls 3 is ready. We're gonna play that for a little bit. But I will go see where the Naga are. I have some quests to take on Naga. The Redfin Nagas down at the Central Guard camp. Eastern Gateway. I have so many quests still. This map is just an absolute mess. Every time I start doing one quest, I get distracted and I do another one, and I just wind up never getting anything done. I do have a lantern, or I did have a lantern, but it ran out of fuel. Not too worried about it being dark, though. It's kind of fun. Oh, duh. Let's sell these copper coins, or ancient coins.
I guess you're pretty good at sensing where the money is.
Oh, that's good money. And XP. Running trade routes is a good AFK thing to do to make money, but so is fishing. Okay, my horse should be right here. Let's go back to the stable keeper. I don't know if he has a shop. I hope he has a shop because I would like to buy a saddle. Stuff. Let's see.
Welcome.
You. So there's this wagon, horse, farm wagon, flimsy wagon, shabby hide stirrups. These stirrups will allow you to tack while riding. And this will also increases stability. And then these will low quality have made a crew able to attach on. What does that do? Doesn't do anything? Oh, well, let's purchase one of those. Did it purchase? I have no idea if it did or not. I don't think it did. Oh, does it say I can't? Item cannot be purchased. What do I need? I need his amity up to 100. Oh my god, guys, that's the one thing I haven't even started talking about yet. So, when you gain knowledge of specific subjects, you can then talk to people, and it's like a little mini game like diplomacy from Vanguard, and you have to increase your friendliness with people to open special quests and special shops. This guy won't sell me any of this shit unless I increase the amity, which I just don't feel like doing right now. I will, however, sell these feet. And I will sell these attack power things. I might hold on to those. Sell these weeds. We'll sell these sharp beaks. What other weird things do I have? Viscous liquid. We'll sell those. And we're going to sell that militia dagger. What? Can't sell it? Oh. Oh, the 5 logs. Of course. Let's go do that quest real quick. And we'll kill some Naga. And Dark Souls is ready. Dark Souls is ready. I hope you guys are ready to watch me die. I haven't played a Dark Souls since, well, I played Bloodborne. Never finished it, because, I was not a glutton for punishment. But I haven't played Dark Souls in a while, so... Thank you, labor easy to get, but hard to do. I get some more contribution XP. Shane, I am with you. I would love nothing more than like a masterful lion mount. I'm tempted to make a tamer and at least level it to 20, just so I can have the kick-ass tamer beast. But tamers I heard are a lot of fun actually too, so... Okay. So what we were gonna go do is kill these Nagas. So we're gonna go to Central Guard Camp, which shouldn't take us too long. About a couple minutes to get there. Ah, my Aegirian armor sold. I just made like 100,000 gold. 100,000 silver. The Aegirian armor is very popular. It is one of the better armor sets in the game because it can be leveled up with black stones and things like that. And it has really good base stats. So people really like Aegirian armor. We'll kill a few Naga, because I haven't yet. We'll see what kind of level they are. And then we'll play some Dark Souls. I'm going to probably stop the stream and restart the stream. Because I got to change the title and everything. And then I'm off to bed. After about half an hour of Dark Souls or so. Don't talk to Ken Smith. Ken Smith wants an escort. That's one thing they couldn't get away from in this game, are terrible escort quests. The worst part about the escort quests in any game is usually they have good rewards, and in this game in particular they actually usually have good rewards and you want to do them, but nobody likes escort quests. How we doing under Goblin Cave? Professional worker. I'll send you to do it 9 times. Coastal Cave, Iron Ore, Giant Worker. Oh, he's in Olvia, though. Doesn't have enough stamina. Where's my... Wait a minute, what happened to my potato farmer? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we made it to the guard camp, but oops. Okay. So these two are working already, lumbering and mining. Giant workers in Olvia. Professional human workers in Velia. I could make him do iron or potatoes. I can't remember what I need more of right now. I have a lot of potatoes. I could use some more iron ore? Not really. Coastal Cave have tin? No. Well, we'll get iron ore. Let's have him do it 10 times. Okay. Those 3 are working. This guy should be... Oh, you know what? It's the transport. Receiving. There we go. Receive the chair. Has that thing made it out of there yet? No. Okay. So there should be Naga right here. There's quests everywhere too. What's this one?
Now I'm even thinking people are spiders.
Go to Southern Guard Camp, learn how to survive monster tasks.
You're an adventurer, but this place is especially dangerous. You must therefore be especially vigilant.
Get some logs for firewood.
It's awful, but I have my reasons for staying.
Got my axe.
The land of hope. There can't be any spiders there, right?
A lot of spiders. Sure.
Our outpost
What's this
is
one?
doing the best it can for the residents of Heidel.
Alright.
The Glish ruins was a hidden.
Well, let me jump over here. Let's find out. No. And the trade manager, of course.
Are you here to trade with me? Huh. Your face doesn't say yes.
I was gonna say, I don't think I have anything for you. Oh, jeez. How's that for some kicking ass? There we go. They give good XP too. These aren't even the Naga I need. There we go. Man. So the knowledge that you're learning about these things, in case you guys are still watching,